So I'll start with Suzanne. So you notice 2 of your 3 balls ended up on the left side.
Right.
And the reason is, so when you set up to your ball, you have your finger down the shaft.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So see.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that.
So what happens is a lot of the time, what that finger does, it pushes stuff, and it causes you to kind of like come out of your stance a little bit because you're trying to guide it with that finger. So if you pull that finger back and get a more of a kind of centralized base, you're going to be able to come through the ball a little more square to where it's not going to deviate as much.
Okay. I didn't even notice that.
You're going to go, it's like a putting stroke, you're going to go as far back as you do forward.
Okay, that pendulum.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where that comes in, and your wrists aren't really going to break too much. So
more like a putt.
Exactly, yeah. So when you come through, that's where you want your hands to stay in front of the ball, just to keep everything nice and consistent.
Okay.
Just like that.
Oh, as far back as forward. Right.
Yeah, and that's how you control your distance and how you get your feel down.
Okay.
That's great there, Bob. There we go. Looks great. So on a scale from 1 to 10, about how good did that feel?
12.
12?
No, I'm trying to keep myself in the 75 to 100.
Okay.
Those two,
yeah, that bandwidth that we were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm happy with that. It feels really good. I'm just kind of like, I'm not pushing anything.
Yeah.
I think. And I don't feel like I'm
tensed up on the club because you're trying to help it at some point.
It just seems to be, I don't know, I have no idea what's different, but it feels really good.
Okay. I mean, you're making great contact with the ball. I don't think I'd... There we go.
Okay.
That's hitting through, and that's what you hit back right here.
Okay.
The ball was right here.
That's too far.
That's a little bit too far, but still you can see that you got a little bit of trajectory on your shot, and that's what we want, because the higher the trajectory, the better off you're going to be as far as controlling your distance.
Okay.
So we'll do one more, and just kind of the same thing. About right there.
Still too far back.
It's really thick right now, so it's hard to actually dig in and get through it the way we want. So when it comes to sand like this,